Welcome back to my YouTube channel, everyone. It's been a pretty long time since I uploaded my last video back in May, but while I was over on that hiatus, I got myself the new Talking Classic Thomas as a part of Mattel's Motorized 80th Anniversary merchandise line. And man, I am pretty impressed about this guy if I'm honest. And I don't want to get myself too quickly over here because I'm going to be saving that later in the video. So I want to discuss all my further thoughts on this Thomas. Is it everything that all Thomas fans have dreamed of for the 80s? Or is it a stain on the franchise's legacy and destroyed all merchandise for Thomas and Friends? Well, that's what we are going to find out today, my friends. Let's start off with Thomas himself. Let's take a look at Thomas, aka the engine that you get in this 3-pack. In all honesty, I feel like this is the most accurate, realistic depiction of Thomas ever in the Motorized range. I know some people might disagree with me there for saying that, but man, look at all of the details that was put into the design of this Thomas. There's new rivets on the side of Thomas's tanks, there's new handrails on the side of Thomas's cab, the side step is actually 3D printed, the coal is more realistic, even there's an extra bolt on the side rods. How amazing is that? I love how this Thomas looks. Even though some people may have been complaining on Twitter and on YouTube that the fact that Thomas's running board is not white and it's being marketed as Classic Thomas and the cab is taller so that way they have to fit all the mechanicisms for Thomas to talk. But who gives a crap if I'm honest? So what if Thomas's cab isn't, well, shorter than it is in the series, or that Thomas's running board isn't white? Honestly, as long as the proportions and all realism is good in this Thomas, I'm totally A-okay with it. And John Hashworth's voice is great for Thomas in my opinion. He's the perfect in-between of Thomas's US dub and UK dub, Ben Small and Martin Sherman respectively in season 13 to 18. He still has that higher pitched voice that we associate with Thomas, but it somehow all sounds more natural, if that makes sense.
No time for delay. Well, bust my bumpin'. Hi, friend. Where are you going? To the warsship. Oh, buddy.
John Hashworth is my personal favorite Thomas voice, and I'm so glad to see him back. Overall, though, this Thomas is honestly great. Now, it may not be perfect by any means, I still love this guy to death, and I'm so happy, so happy that they gave him all these extra little details and went through the effort to make him as accurately as possible. Now, let's take a look at Annie and Clarabel. Let's talk about Annie and Clarabel now. In all honesty though, alongside with Thomas, I think these two are also great for the range, and I definitely have no issues when it comes to their designs. I know that may be crazy talk, but please hear me out. I know Annie and Clarabel are much more taller than their regular ones in the show, and they are brighter, but honestly, I feel like that makes them stand out more, and makes it fit in with the rest of the Motorized range. And if you go to their roofs, you can actually flip them open and put little passengers inside of the coaches. That is an amazing feature there, and I'm really glad that made it into the final product. And heck, they even gave some more little details and extra realistic bits to Annie and Clarabel that make him, well, fit in with the Talking Thomas that comes with this 3-pack. Annie and Clarabel actually have like new wheel detailing now, aka the ones that Thomas has seen with the troublesome trucks in the Greatest Moments pack. And I think that's honestly really cool. I love how Annie and Clarabel look. Even though they both use the same face, they are slightly distinguishable from each other. For example, Annie's face has her eyes closer to each other, and then Clarabel's has her eyes more split apart. Slightly more split apart, to be specific. Even though some people aren't really fond of this new Annie and Clarabel, I still really love them, to be honest, and it really blends in with the new Thomas that they designed for the range as well. In all honesty though, these two are great, and I'm so glad that they came with Annie and Clarabel in this new Motorized 3-pack. Now, let's see what Thomas can say. Alright, now that we got to the looks of Thomas, Annie, and Clarabel, let's see Thomas interact with some of the other engines.
Hello, friend. Hello, best friend. Fiddly fireboxes.
Hi there, Thomas.
Hey, Motorized. Where are you going?
To random dogs. Delivering cargo.
Hello, friend. Fiddly fireboxes. Hi. Hi, Thomas. Well, bust my buffers. Hi, friends.
Ahoy!
Hello, friends.
Howdy.
Hello, Motorized. What are you doing?
Riding away.
Fiddly fireboxes. Hello.
Ahoy, Thomas.
What are you doing?
Hey, Motorized.
Howdy, Thomas.
Hello, friends. Fiddly fireboxes.
Hi there, Thomas.
Hi, I'd love to be a really useful engine. Well, bust my buffers. Hello, friends. Fiddly fireboxes. Hey, everybody.
Ahoy!
Where are you going? Friends? Phew.
And now that we've heard what Thomas has to say, let's give him a run on the rails. Let's have a running session, everyone. And there you have it, my friends. My review on the Motorized Talking Classic Thomas. So, what do I think as a whole? This pack might be the most realistic, accurate package I've ever gotten in the Thomas & Friends Motorized range. I'm not even kidding about that when I make that statement. I am saying that this Thomas is great. Like, the most truly great motorized engine that we've gotten in years, ever since the Tomy and Clarabel days. And I think that is just wonderful to see. In 2025, from Mattel, of all companies, to do this. Now, would I recommend it? I mean, yeah, of course I'm going to recommend it. It's a Thomas the Tank Engine motorized pack that comes with a Thomas, has a British accent, and with Annie and Clarabel whose roofs open up. And guess how much all of that costs? $20 from Walmart. That's it. No more, no less. $20. And I think that is just amazing, considering with some of the other products that has released of 2025, with some of the most outrageous prices on the market. I don't want to go into specifics about what those products are, but if you do want some more details about them, I do recommend going to your local Walmart and finding out what I mean by that. So tell me, did you like my review? Do you agree with it? Or are there other things you would like to add to the conversation? Tell me in the comments below. And I will see you all in the next one, folks. See ya!